Well, hey everyone, my name is Forever2, and welcome back to Genshin Impact 4. I'm just gonna say a new story, a little new quest that I'm about to do, and showcase the character that I just now obtained within the 50/50. And if you want proof, I got images up in here and here as well. I finally got Skirk. It took me about 50 tries, or at least 70. I remember starting off with 30, then 40,
the abyss is
and
like
then the
world.
50 here. Now, unfortunately for me, I don't have the right sword for this woman here, but she is incredible. But what I'm going to do is a quest called Tumult Subduer. And I'm not sure if this was part of a quest, but as soon as I logged into Genshin, Paimon was speaking out of nowhere. The Stygian Onslaught, I think, because, yeah, I don't know what this is, but this is probably a new consumable called the Dust Enlightenment, which will let you reshape, I guess, substats on your equipment, I believe. But a strange ley line disturbance has once again appeared, this time in Liyue Sol Terre. You must breach the depths of this unpredictable domain, for only by defeating powerful foes can the turmoil be quelled. Of course, where danger waits, so too do extraordinary treasures. So to those who don't know, 5 days left for disturbance outbreaks here. So this might be I guess it's new. So I know that there was something else going on here and there. Something about higher difficulty and all, but I'm just going to try it and see if I can make it to Sol Terre.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
Sorry guys, I have a phone call in the middle. I'm in the middle of a phone call, so I guess I'll choose that deposit looks familiar, or we best stay on our guard and prepare for a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Okay, I had to put away the phone for a moment because it was a bad timing on my part. So, me? Absolutely not. Sergeant, huh? I could get used to that. Huh.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents.
Again, guys, apologies.
Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Okay, I do apologize again before I realized this was auto. I got a phone call about what this person that was calling me wanted to make. Don't know what it was that she said, though. Whatever. I'm trying to remember, Feng Jin, I'm trying to remember in which past event that I did this before.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait, Keqing's here too?
Oh my god, I forgot about this. Apparently, as you've already guessed, Paimon's original VA was recasted. The Paimon got recasted, so a new VA is here right now, and so did Keqing's as well.
Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Yeah.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and her second-in-command are here to see you.
Also, look at the damn thing right here. It looks like there's a breach from the other side of the abyss, or maybe even some otherworldly beings about to come on down here. Maybe extremely overpowered enemies. Who knows, right?
Good work, Feng Jin.
trying to analyze this one.
It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
I'm trying to compare the old voice with this one. I'm trying so hard here. They're neither identical, but this one sounds like less high, not really. I'm trying to remember the original was high pitched or not, or bratty. I'm looking for the word bratty, but not too bratty, but more like polite bratty. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember it. I have bad memory here, guys. So, Sergeant Fervent reporting for duty. Well, second this time, but we'll do our best to help.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
You know, I just realized her new outfit, though. Was it the same outfit or a new one?
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Okay,
sorry to interrupt, but I'm trying very hard. Was this the same outfit as it's always been, or something slightly different? This is what happens if you have a character for a very long time and you forgot about her original appearance, or her current appearance, maybe. And it's just so long that I forgot what she looked like with her clothing. I mean, no, wrong way to put it. What she looked like with her clothing. Her clothing looks like, you know? I want to stop talking now before I dug myself a grave.
Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Okay.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
So basically a dungeon break.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops.
I still can't go over the fact that I may have dug myself a grave. But, oh well. It's just, with everything going on from my work and studying for a test, I just have all things are jumbled up here, and I can't really do my commentary as it is.
Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
And of course she's not voiced. I can't stand it. A few hours? I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I had known that Lady Yuhong wanted to catch up with Traveler in private.
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
Because she's a spy, that's why.
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. Another ley line disturbance, huh? Sound familiar? Thought it might. Sorry. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation has never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and dark knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually... Damn it, my vocal got caught. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it turned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Why is it food with you? Alright, tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person, or I don't remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon's asleep. Not sure if I want to answer either of those. I see what you're doing, Traveler. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
She ain't gonna sugarcoat it, that's all I can tell you. Sure, as you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble. But once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got really dicey at points. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to ley line interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. If they let us squat inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell this ley line disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action.
It's so different with her, this one. It's like smooth and just rough.
I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support, and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I'll help, for reasons both professional and personal. As a friend, I must stay and fight.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most. I don't exactly remember when this thing was. I literally don't remember this at all. Maybe it was an event that I missed out on. Now is the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, alright? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
And a triumphant return you shall have.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you.
Okay, so that's about it for the introduction quest for this thing. Now, again, this is just an introduction quest for this thing. So let's go ahead and head inside this thing and see what we can do about it. Now, just to try it out and see where this goes. Alright, let's see. So you must select the difficulty for Stygian Onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenges will start featuring ley line disturbances, after which affect combat. Your opponents will also grow trickier to deal with. Okay. Completing a more difficult challenge will also let you obtain rewards from the difficulties below that one. After you enter the challenge, you must head to 3 separate battlefields and complete 3 time limited battles. The challenge is considered complete for this difficulty once all opponents in the 3 battlefields are beaten. So you can find teammates to take part of the co-op challenges while in co-op mode. When multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to that of the corresponding co-op difficulty, and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. So co-op challenge results will be recorded separately, and you can check said records at any time. However, only single-player mode challenge rewards can be displayed. So we get to choose a difficulty. So there's normal, advancing, hard. Look at this. Menacing, fearless. Jesus. Alright. We can do... Alright. Okay. So, let me see if we can do this hard mode here. So, set rewards... look at this. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. If you guys know about the gameplay in Genshin, there are these domains scattered across the world of Genshin just to get artifacts or ascension materials. So apparently, in this game mode, I think this is another permanent one. This is where we can get and gain artifacts that we need the most for our characters, without just going and traveling to anywhere in Masa. You can see the locations right here, and the type of it here. They can only be 4, I believe, high difficulty, I believe, just to get the rewards you want. So we're good with this thing here. Hydro has a disadvantage, and I think I can only do a little at a time, so I can match this. And I think I know how to do this, so just for sake, I want to try this in advancing, and then I could do hard mode on off record, I guess, because looking at the fearless thing is going to be hard. And I don't have any dendro or cryo that is higher. Maybe. So let's see, defeat 3 powerful foes. And from what I can tell, these are bosses. Okay, so they're bosses, I guess. I guess, let me see the challenge rewards. So, complete any challenge on normal, higher, advancing or higher, hard or higher. You get my 3 primate gems. Then there's dire prestige, that you can get these things here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. And I think this resets every 5 days. I think so? Or a week. I don't know. Okay. So am I allowed... Oh, wait. So in normal, advancing, and hard challenges, you can adjust your party composition before every battle. And there are no character restrictions. So in co-op, the leader shall select and start the challenge. Press the the button on the left side of the minimap to preview challenge information. Okay. So we can do battle prep. We can switch battlefields. Right, so let's see. So good enough for me. Yeah, I think it has no restrictions, yeah. So this does have no restrictions, so I guess gonna put you because I want the damage. And I got no idea. What about you? Alright, I got everything good, so let's do this. Alright.
Get to work! Coming at you!
Woo!
Shower me with praise!
Laid bare.
Ooh.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Yoo-hoo! Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Stina with love. Fulfill our pact! Get to work!
Again, this is the only... This is literally the only cryo character I have is Silali.
You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Let my name echo in song!
Alright, gotta finish this off with Navia! Yeah! Alright. Guess we can return here. And we could choose one again. So that's how it works. You make your selections here and there, and yeah. Okay, let's do this.
Transfixed.
Ooh.
I see everything!
Ooh.
Light of the blazing sun. This is where we fall. Overruled.
Alright.
Make yourselves at home! Nice and spicy!
Full throttle.
Okay.
Pyroclastic surge.
Let's do it! Yeah! Oh, I'm not sure if I... So I got 76 seconds on normal, 57 seconds on normal. I'm afraid about the tulpa. The tulpa? If that's how you compare it. Alright. So, yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. What about you? I know how your mechanics work.
Overruled.
Oh, I was just ready to use my ultimate. Alright. I guess that's it. I defeated all of them, and let's just go ahead and leave the domain. So, my total is like 158 seconds on all these bosses here. Woo!
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey.
And we've only done it in normal. I'm afraid to do this in hard mode.
Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths.
Let's see. Maybe it's the Archon War or the Conrian Cataclysm, perhaps. Does it really matter?
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
I mean... yeah.
Ah, you're back.
Hi there. And by the look in your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
So you described the battles you fought to Kachin and Yulan.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
Thank you. Yeah. Ain't no problem. After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see that you've weakened the ley line disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Or they could enter the domain and get a taste of the real danger. The ley line disturbance is a stubborn foe. It'll take time to conquer it.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Look at this smug face here. She's like, rewards are mine.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison.
Hell yeah.
While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We've turned the tables on this... I didn't get to read that. We've turned the tables on this situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to the Millelith recruits. Great news! I'll keep giving it all my all. With the immediate danger gone, I'll support as needed.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we?
Yeah, where's my reward?
Oh yeah. Ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
Are you hinting at something, Paimon? By the look of your face here, you may or may not know who can do that. Who could provide us? And the funniest thing is, I've actually caught a glimpse of a new character that has potential after this banner. And boy, well designed. And with that, I believe it is the end of that. Okay, so I'm back here again, and this time I'm going to try to do hard mode here. And I tried doing match here, but unfortunately, it just wouldn't let me go through. So, yeah, so we're going to be doing the same thing, but level 90 here. Okay, so I'm back in this again, but we're going to be doing the same thing with our Aquino. I'm going to use the Traveler, because I haven't used her for a while, then Dea, then... I'm going to be using Navia for the heavy damage dealing. I'll go with my same team again, but except I'm using Chevreuse as well. No healer, so that's going to be bad enough. And Salali, because she is the only highest tier character with abilities that are higher than. And I could use Shunhwab or Skirk, but I just got Skirk today, and that's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate.
Fulfill our pact! Watch out! Transfixed! Get to work!
Difficult.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastleaf.
I gotta go away from here.
Eat Lolling! Eat Papa! Get him! Time to shine! Transfixed! This is where it will fall. Overruled! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Yoo-hoo! Feeling lucky? Hey there! Everlasting as the moon! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them! A proper send-off! Let the world collide! Transfixed! Get to work! Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Alright, that one's done. Oh, what is this? Revitalized Leyline Blossom. Huh. I'll just use my Trinity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. I actually never saw that, to be honest.
Laid bare. Witness my cries. Overruled. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hey there! Fire! Well, let's get it on!
Alright, let's do this. Let's go.
Gloves off! This is where we fall.
I can barely see myself.
Watch out!
Alright. Fast enough, good enough for me.
Hey,
Drop your weapons! Laid bare. You asked for it! Stop right there! Try and stop me! Wrath from the sky! Everlasting as the moon! Drop your weapons! Rev the engines!
Alright, I think that's the last bit of it, and I hope you guys enjoy this fight here. Okay, so I realized that this was a very difficult, and I did do hard mode here, so that means I got some points through here and here, but I guess you have to earn these dire prestige within the limit. I think there's no limit to gain it, but when you will, hang on a second, it says for every 120 dire prestige, you earn an additional 5-star artifact. So yeah, you could probably just keep on doing this until you're satisfied with the results. But I'm more satisfied with gaining my primal gems and not anything else. So, and also, if you have friends who play the game as well, and if you have friend requests and accepts them in any of these Hoyoverse games, you can probably see them to do your records here. Look at this one. My best record is in 345 seconds, just because I did it on hard mode. And I don't have very strong characters, but I try to keep up with it in here and there. I can still see my battle records here and there, and that's just on normal here. Then, yeah, this is my normal difficulty here, and that's about it. You can view them, your friends' records as well, but I think this will only take about an entire week for it to reset. So yes, another perma event, I'm not sure if this is a permanent one or not, but I think this is a permanent. I think it is, but hey, it's another thing to do to gain more primal gems, more rewards. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for to say. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like or dislike. You know what to do. If you enjoyed the video, like my channel, click and subscribe the subscribe bar, click the bell if you want to be notified for more videos that I post out. And to be honest, I think I plan on making a little video for Skirk, since I got her quest already in, and I only have about 9 days to get her materia and the primal gem award anyway. And it's gonna be hell to find her a decent weapon here. So I guess I might start looking to pull for her weapon maybe, but I don't know if I can have the time to farm primal gems or not. But hey, if I want to make her stronger, I gotta find some weapon that can be useful to her than anything else, anything really. And people have fell in love with this character as well, since you've seen it on my Archon quest video of Fontaine, and you saw her at the end of it as well. And I cannot wait to use her as well in any game mode, especially that boss you see in the end of this Archon quest as well. Not the current Archon quest, but the last one, the interlude with the chess queen and queen chessboard, whatever you call it. So I should stop talking before I make this video any longer. So as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the new video. So peace out and have an awesome summer, and have a good week.